Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Pastor Ikonah Abakar, and I'm giving you all the gusto I got because I'm still not up to par yet. But anyway, I'm trying to get on here to be obedient to God, for what He wanted me to do. And I just want to talk about a few things. It's going to be just talk. It's a just talk session, and I've just been thinking about a lot of things, about what's going on in the world today, what's going on in Congress, and what's going on with the presidency, and what's going on with the people that have been left, long over in in Afghanistan. That is ridiculous. We don't have that kind of policy of just leaving people and forgetting them, like they don't deserve to live. It is really ridiculous, and that is something that is totally against our grain, to just leave somebody, after you work for the United States and tried to, be supportive staff and all that, and then they're going to leave them. I've been in those situations too where, they could have, they could have left us, they could have had me in Okinawa. Was it Okinawa? No, in Philippines. I could have been in Philippines when they had that big, was that an earthquake or something? It wasn't an earthquake. It was that big volcano went off. And just think what would have happened if they would have just left. I was there and they left me over there, because they didn't have any more planes available or whatever. I would have been in a trick, really. But no, I thank God I was in thank God I was in Japan, but it still could have happened there too, So what I want to do is just come on and let you know that, again, thank you for all the prayers that you made for me, because I am coming up now. I can see myself finally reviving, and I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer to get that back surgery, because I have to get up a whole lot more than I am now before I'll go under the knife again, because that would just be crazy. You got to get well with what you've already, endured. So I just wanted to say, I want to give you a plug for some stock, first of all, because I know all of us need money. And most of us haven't saved money up, and a lot of us going to lose money in the upcoming situation with the dollar. The dollar is not going to be worth nothing. It isn't worth anything, and they're going to just start pulling money out of the banks, and you're not going to be able to get your money. So you're going to have, if you got any stack of money, you need to put it in something that is going to last. Like, I would suggest silver. I don't suggest to anybody gold. But some people are suggesting gold, but that's them. I suggest silver. It's easy to carry, and also you don't have to break it down so much, just to, if you just go in some place with a big block of gold, and they're gonna say, "Whoa, give me the whole thing," I'm gonna, raise up the price of it, So, but if you go in with some silver, you're going to be able to manage it more, it'll be better. So I would suggest you get silver, put your money in silver. And especially if you got 401ks in the bank, oh no, get them out. If you have, what is it called? I used to have those, what do they call it? I forget. Those certificates, anyway, it's the certificates. If it's not going to kill you, cash them out and put them in something that will keep you from having to pay, tax on them or something. But anyway, get you some silver. That's what I say. I don't know anything else other than Bitcoin or something like that, and I don't even know how long they're going to be around. They may or may not even be around anymore. I don't know what's going to happen with them. So, you take your chances if you go with those Bitcoins and all that, So, I don't know. All I know is the silver is solid. So I that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get my little $25. Maybe I go 50, I don't know, and put into GTE. Yeah. And let it ride, because I didn't save any money. I don't have my retirement anymore. My retirement is gone, been gone. And so it's just like me starting out new. So I'm going to GTE. That seems to be the best way for a poor person to go. So I'm going to do that. And I just, hope you follow my lead on that, because we need something to fall back on, because a lot of people have become millionaires. I don't know if we can become a millionaire with just $25, but it should be, the way they're talking about it, it should be just enough for us to really maintain at least, or do better than what we are now. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And then I wanted to thank a lot of people that I know prayed for me, and also they were my prophets when I needed a prophet, and I still do, because I found these to be true prophets. One, and I know that she's going to say, what? Yeah, but Latoria Okia, I think it is. Latoya Okia. She's been right with me all the time and said, get up off your butt and get back to your job, what God has given you to do. Because I've been using my pain and everything else to keep from going back and everything. And she, every now and then, she just says, get up, do what God has for you to do, and to be blessed, okay? So that's one. Another one is Prophetic Drive. I don't know his name. I cannot remember his. I know I've heard it before, but all I know is he does the Prophet Drive. That's Prophet Drive. You can put that in there and it'll come up. And he's very good. He's very good. He's very close to God. You can tell people are close to God, And they just, always have a word that is out of this world. So that's one. And then Pastor K, who prays like a madman and kicks out demons. And if you go along with him, and when he's praying and pray those prayers, they will go. Okay? Bishop Jakes, who has really stayed with me, and also with Bishop, and giving us advice on how to navigate, I think he's an excellent preacher and bishop that really deserves more. Yeah. And then Dr. Jolynn Whitaker. I love her. Yes. Oh, yes. She, too, also has been, right there with me, praying for me and lifting me up and keeping me going. Yes. That's another one. Listen to her. Dr. Jolynn Whitaker. Okay, then another one is Agape. What is it? Agape Kind. She is a very good preacher, teacher. I would say more than anything else, a devil chaser. And if you ever want to get stuff out of your house, just leave her YouTube channel on, and it will clear the air for you. Now, up and coming one is another lady. Her name is Simone, and she's made a great comeback. I've seen, and she's got a word for you. And then there's somebody I'm missing, and I know I just can't remember her name, because she's one of the new ones, just came on on the scene, But these that I'm calling out are those that help me to stay on par and on key and thinking in the right manner, keeping my mind straight, taking all these crazy medications that is keeping you from remembering stuff, and all that, thinking that, oh, I'm going crazy, or something. And it's the medication that keeps you from having 50% of your brain operate. I say, this is not cool. I can't even remember words, as you probably already figured that out. And that's because of the medication, because I have pain. I had a hip replacement, So I had to come on and say thank you, I just had to. And there are a few other things I want to talk about that don't have to do with this. I would like to talk about what's going on in Washington. It's a lot of crazy stuff, Now, there's no way in the world that you can shell out all that kind of money, although I wish I had some of it. They haven't given me any more since the third one, but, I'm saying that, they're just shelling out money, and I think it's all a big front, because the whole point of this person getting in was to go toward the New World Order. In order for us to be in the New World Order, we have to be on our knees and groveling. Please give us something. Please, mister, give us something to eat. That. And so what better way than to make the dollar just, go away completely. It wasn't based on anything before. But if you keep giving it out and cutting money and don't have anything to base it on, well, then you're going to have a big boom. You think 2008 was bad. What is this? This is 2000. Okay, if 2008 was bad, well, 2022 is going to be worse. Because you're not going to have anything to base the money on, and everybody all over the world is copying after us. Are they crazy? That means everybody's going to be in the same shape. There's not going to be anybody to borrow money from or nothing, because everybody's doing the same thing that the United States is doing, and they think that's the way. Are they crazy? That is not the way. But anyway, and some of the people that they're giving money to really don't need it. Come on, people that are making $400 a month, $400,000 a month. Why would you give money to them? I don't understand it, So that is what is happening. And I know also that much of the gold is not worth anything, because some of it has nickel and what is the other one? The other alloy? Nickel and brass in the middle. And a lot of the gold that was really good gold that they took out a long time ago, as you can see, some of the gold was under the Twin Towers. Who would have thought? They had put it under the Twin Towers. So what better place to hide it all these years but under the Twin Towers when it was going up? And the only way you're going to get to it is to have the building crush. And they got it out from under there too. I don't know where it went, but I know they got it from under there. Now that's a good goal. Golly, people play games, don't they? And now I don't know how did they get people to drive those planes into the buildings. I think that the Americans has something to do with that. Not necessarily the everyday Americans, but somebody really high up concocted that situation. Somebody that knew about the structure of the building and where the stresses were. Yes. Oh boy. I don't know. This world is really getting worse, and If you think that we're okay right now, getting handed out, so we're not. You know, we're not. We're going to pay for this. Boy, are we going to pay for this? I mean, people are not being very smart these days. Well, in a way, I guess you say, well, they're smart for whoever they're, under. And I mean, when I say that, I mean, if they're working for the high ups, that upper 10%, well, they're doing what they want them to do because they probably promised them something, like you're going to be able to sit on the seat next to me when I have my kingdom or something. That's a lie. But anyway, there's so much craziness out here today. It's not even funny, And a lot of people leaving their jobs because they're saying, well, by this date, if you don't have the vaccine, you're not going to have a job. Now, I don't know how to really comment on that in every situation, but I think in the hospitals it would be very important, for all the people to be vaccinated, because you're dealing with patients, and from what I could see, when I was in the hospital, Lord, the quality of nursing is not the same as it was in the past. I didn't see that. And also the ability of people to do the job correctly, whether they're in nursing or some other area in the hospital, was just really at a negative. And I was shocked. And even the promises that they even made me before I got out of the hospital, that what would be waiting on me when I got out, that was a lie. And everything that I got to help support me, on my journey to wellness has been from my own efforts. Not because they were helping me, because they said, oh, well, you're out of the hospital now, so we don't have to worry about you now anymore. I said, what? Because they couldn't send me to one of those homes, or either to one of the, what do you call it? The homes where you get rehab. I was not going into one of those. That's where all those people died, remember? And all the elderly died that were living in, homes like that. Because, COVID was revving up. It's not COVID, but, the other thing, what do you call it, was just revving up. Just a second. Got to do something. Okay. Need some light. So, anyway, I wanted to talk about that. And I wanted to say also something that's totally not related. As far as the church is concerned, the church, I don't know, is so out of whack. It's like they don't even believe in God anymore. Or they don't believe that there is a God that will put them in hell. I think they figure that as long as I'm in the church walls, and I'm here and I'm doing whatever I want to do, though, but as long as I'm in the walls, I'm a churchgoer. And just because you're a churchgoer, that doesn't promise you heaven. And also, you can be in the four walls, but creating such a stench, you can cause so many other people to go to hell with you. And it's not fair. It's not fair, for you to be there causing other people to die and go to hell because you're not right. Why are you being a roadblock for other people to go to heaven? There's too many people believing you because you're up there in the lights, and they think, oh, they're up there on the pulpit. That means that they know the way. That doesn't mean anything. The biggest problem with the church today is people don't want to read. I understand there are a lot of people in the church that don't know how to read. But that means the churches need to develop some type of study situation or classes for people that need to get their vocabulary up and also get their reading ability up. I might have to take one too. I don't know. But anyway, the point is that we need to, provide for the people in the church where the need is. If you have people that speak other languages, you need to have classes for them to learn English. If you have people that speak English or near English, you need to have classes for them to, learn how to speak properly. And also you need to have classes for them to learn to get their GED and, whatever else is necessary. And for the children to have, people to come in and help them to get their grade level up. That's what needs to be going on, It's supposed to be a helps group there, Not just teaching people how to be a pastor or how to be it's not a pastor is what I want to say. They have classes for people that are supposed to be ministers, and they have classes where they ask people to come in and take those classes, and even in the general meetings, and some of them are not called to preach, and I think that there should be somebody to talk to them and find out where their head is, and what caused them to want to be in a group like that, because it can cause so much disparity. You have people sitting up in there doing witchcraft and everything else. Yes, I said it. And you're wondering why your numbers go down, because nobody want to be bothered with that mess. Because they were not called to do anything by God. What they're doing is of the devil. That means they're doing what their father, the devil, wants them to do in there. So, you have to, kind of do some more, wow. I can't even think of the word right now. But you got to weed some people out that don't belong. And let them, find out what God really wants them to do. If they're even there for God. Because, you're wasting time and energy put into these people that are there just to cause confusion. So you'll never get anything done. All they do is cause confusion. They want to be leading, they want to be in the limelights and all that, but they don't have nothing to give. That is not what they're about. They're just there to tear down and try to wiggle their way into somebody else's program, so they can tear it down or take over. They have takeover spirits, so I don't know. I don't know. So the church has to really grow up. It's time for you to grow up and take your stance in the church where you're supposed to be. Because if you don't do it, you're going to always have someone that's ill-equipped to get up and say, I'll do it. I know the way, just follow me. And we have a meeting next Friday night of witches and warlocks. You can come join us if you want. That's what he ended up doing. Okay, so just gotta do, and I don't mean just Friday nights. I'm talking about any night that they chose to have their little meeting on the outside of the church. Is what I'm talking about. So we gotta pray these spirits out, not the people, but the spirits. So everybody needs to learn how to pray. God hears everybody, okay? And you can say, I don't know how to pray. Well, you better learn how to pray, because otherwise you're going to be the next victim. That's for sure. So I know a lot of people watch me and they say, what is she talking about? I don't know nothing about these things. Well, if you don't know nothing about these things, maybe you need to keep it in your pocket, just to let you know that when you come across these things, turn back to this video and say, oh, I know what you were saying. So anyway, I'm going to try to get back to some of my book topics and do that. I do have 2 books under Jesus is Coming Soon Ministries. I do have a 501c3, and it's called the Africa Fund. And anyone that would like to donate to it can do that. And I haven't set that up yet. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that. But anyway, I just want to let you know that it's coming. And I'm to go over to Soweto and help children whose parents died of AIDS get their education. And this has been a lifelong dream for me, because I took what God had given me and made it my own. So I've been trying to find a way to get over there and do what I'm supposed to do, because as you see, I'm not rich. So, I have to go by donations and people that catch the vision, like that. So, but anyway, my books, I have 2 Christian books. I have one that's, not Christian, and that was back when I was in grad school. But I have 2 that I've done since I've been out of grad school, and one is Are You Rapture Ready? It's Jesus is Coming Soon, Are You Rapture Ready? Jesus is Coming Soon is my ministry. That's my ministry. Okay, but Are You Rapture Ready is the actual focus of the book. And the second book is, let me see, get that back on. Okay. The second book is Jesus is Coming Soon, Are You Walking in Wisdom? Now, that book is a lot thicker than the other one. It has more information in it too. And also in the back of it, you'll find the prayers that I was doing, for self-deliverance. Now, if you want the prayers for self-deliverance, you can just buy that book. You can go to, what's going on? Anyway, you can go to Amazon.com, or either you can go to, I can't remember the other one. The other one, what is it? But anyway, let me go on and talk. Maybe I remember later on, and if not now, a later date. But you can buy them at the larger bookstores, let's say that. You can just call and check on it, or you can go online and see if you can just put Jesus is Coming Soon, Are You Walking in Wisdom? And the other one is Jesus is Coming Soon, Are You Rapture Ready? And then just, it'll come up, I know it should come up under Amazon.com. It is there. But the other place, I can't remember the name of it. But it's one of the largest bookstores that they have. Anyway, boy, it's been a while. But anyway, those book sales helped me to put money together for going over to Africa. A certain percentage of the monies that come off those books are going, toward that. And so I'll be talking about that even more later on. But a lot of things getting ready to happen in my life really quick. That's why I'm not taking the back surgery right after this. I'm waiting till next year. And hopefully I'll still be doing this, of course, though, so you'll know where I'm at the time. I probably will start doing a lot of traveling, too, by the way. But, wow. That's what I wanted to tell you for today. I'm not going to try to make it longer than it has to be because I am so tired. It is not even normal. I didn't know anybody could be this tired because all the way up through my older years, let's say that, I always had a lot of energy. I mean, I ran circles around people that were 20 years younger and 30 years younger and 40 years younger. I'm not going to go no further. But anyway, I can't even, this is something I can't even fathom. I say, why am I feeling like this? So, I guess, in the Bible it says that when you're weak, say, I am strong. So I guess I am strong, and God does the rest. And, isn't it wonderful to have makeup? You say, what is she talking about? Look, I have makeup on. I look better with makeup, yeah. Because otherwise I would be oh boy. Because I'm so tired. But, it helps me to look, a little chirpy. So anyway, I'll say anything. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's what I was thinking. Anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'll come back with a real study. This is something I just wanted to say, and I know a lot of you don't like Trump. Don't turn it off. I know I know a lot of you don't like Trump, but I mean, he was doing a hell of a lot better. Don't you think? He did everything that he said he was going to do. If you don't believe me, go and check. And this guy, he just came in and started writing, taking away everything that he had built on. That is not the way to be a president. That's a setup. And it was. Because that's what the higher ups wanted. They will make you president, but you got to go in there and take care of all of that. Get that crap out of the way. So we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I know. So that's what happened now. We got to turn it around again. Okay? All right. I'm going to say good night. It is, 8:06 here. And I don't normally go to bed this early. Usually I go to bed about 11, 12. But tonight, I'll be in the bed by 9. I tell you for sure. And I just want to say God bless you. And I hope this wasn't too boring for you. I just want to let people know where I was and thank those that were standing by me and helping me through this, thing that I've been through, ungodly thing. Because I was pushed. And so I just wanted, to thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay? And God bless you.